You are now approaching the Bernina Express, the waiting train. Why not travel in style with these melodic words and evocative rhymes? Before the mountains remember your name, before the first wheel troubles the morning, before the valleys open their folded hands, there waits a train of glass and quiet intention. It waits among the old streets of Chur, with its long bright windows turned toward distance, as though it has been listening all night for the footsteps of those who have come to begin again. For there are journeys that carry the body, and journeys that carry the soul elsewhere. And sometimes, if the hour is kind, they are the same journey. Into the heights. Slowly the houses loosen their hold upon the earth. The rivers sharpen, the forests darken. The world becomes all pine shadow and stone. Higher and higher the red train climbs, not by force, but with the patience of old things that understand mountains better than men do. Villages drift below like remembered thoughts. Church towers diminish, roads become threads, and somewhere beyond the window you begin to suspect that perhaps ambition was never the art of rising, but the art of continuing. The Ice River. Then comes the country of snow, the White Kingdoms, the old republic of silence. Glaciers gleam beyond the tracks like sleeping rivers that have forgotten movement. Blue ice glows beneath the sun with the strange light of ancient lanterns. Lakes hold the sky so perfectly that heaven itself appears uncertain which side of the world it belongs upon. The train passes quietly through it all, as though afraid to wake the mountains. And you remember that there are places which ask for admiration, and places which ask for reverence, where the world falls away. Then comes Auspizio Bernina, the roof of the journey, where the earth seems suddenly unfinished. Sometimes the clouds drift beneath the heights. The wind speaks in an older language. Here the mountains stand close together like kings discussing forgotten treaties. And below, far below, the valleys wait in green secrecy. You realize then how small a life can appear from a height, and yet how precious. For distance does not diminish a thing. It reveals its shape. And every chapter behind you, every sorrow carried this far, looks suddenly like part of the design. The turning south. Then comes the turning, the quiet miracle, the invisible frontier. The snow begins to loosen its grip upon the world. The mountains soften. The lakes grow gentler. The air itself changes character. You descend through valleys where villages gather around church bells and gardens. And somewhere ahead, you feel warmth waiting. Not the warmth of weather alone, but of another season of living. As though the world were saying, "You have climbed enough. Now learn how to arrive." The spiral of stone. The train bends upon itself. Circles become roads. Roads become circles. Stone arches carry you over your own shadow. Bridges step across impossible spaces with the confidence of old poetry. Viaduct follows viaduct. Tunnel follows tunnel. Mountain after mountain opens briefly and closes again behind you. The railway seems less an invention than an agreement, a treaty between mankind and landscape. And the little red train moves onward, patient as destiny. The Italian light. Then suddenly, palm trees, balconies, warm walls holding sunlight. The mountains are still behind you, but another country has entered the room. Italy arrives, not all at once, but softly, in color, in air, in brightness. The train rolls into Tirano as though completing a sentence begun among glaciers. And you step onto the platform carrying the same suitcase, the same coat, the same name, yet somehow not entirely the same person. For every true journey leaves something behind, and every beautiful arrival is merely another word for beginning. Are you ready for the real thing? Your seat on the Bernina Express train, a verse still unwritten, a journey waiting to be taken.